Hey there, welcome to another episode of Mundane Designs. I'm your host Mundane. This video is part of my top 10 favorite series, and today we're going to be talking about my top 10 favorite shmups. So shmups, or shoot-em-ups, are either vertical or horizontal space shooters in my mind, where you just run around and shoot things and whatnot. And bullet hells are basically a subcategory, or at least that's how I view them. So, with all of that said, let's get on with it.
Number 10.
Galactic Attack on the Sega Saturn was released in 1995 by Tatio. It's part of the Ray Crisis series, where, it's just a very good, colorful shmup. You can move fairly easily through everything. There are multiple layers to some of the series. And it's a very good, solid game, good graphics. Hit detection is very good. And the sound, all of the soundtrack is really good as well. Now, I know that Saturn games are starting to raise in price a little bit, and I believe this is one of the ones that's kind of getting up there. But if you can find one and you're a big shmup fan, definitely pick it up.
Number 9.
Stardust Galaxy Warriors was released on the PC November 10th, 2015 by Dream Loop Games. I have a lot of respect for this game. You get to fly around and, in this huge mech and just destroy everything. There's actually a hand-to-hand combat attack and, a main attack and a sub-attack, and you can upgrade things, mainly just power and rate of fire, your shields. You can regenerate, you can buy different subsystem powers where your shields regenerate faster or anything like that. It's a very nostalgic game in my mind, where everything just feels like those couch co-op days when I was growing up.
Number 8.
Skyforce Anniversary was released on the PC April 30th, 2015 by Infinite Dreams. This is another, vertical shmup where you're just, driving or flying this plane that's like kind of a World War II era look, but it is very modern. It almost feels like a little bit tongue-in-cheek, kind of like the Metal Slug series, but it fits. They did a wonderful job. The storyline is again tongue-in-cheek, but it's just a wonderful game. Definitely worth your time. If you have Steam or something like that, pick it up on sale. I wouldn't try to pay like more than $20 for it, but it's definitely worth some time and investing into it.
Number 7.
The Raiden series was released on various consoles in 1990 by Tecmo. Now, I know that I'm cheating and I'm naming the entire series, but the Raiden series is pretty much the same game, with just a few extras here and there thrown in. It goes back, it's a throwback to the older style where you pick up color power-ups to power up a specific kind of gun, and be it the red gun, the blue gun, or my personal favorite, and I think almost everyone else's personal favorite, the purple gun. It's classic, it's local co-op, it's been around forever, it's going to continue to be around forever. Check out one of the games. My favorite version that I currently own is the one that's on the Jag. Just check it out. It's a great series to learn about shmups and just have fun.
Number 6.
The Darius series was released on various consoles starting in 1987, again by Tatio. Now again, yes, I am cheating, but a lot of the Darius series is very similar. Be it Sagaya on the Game Boy or on the Genesis, or the latest one that I've played, which was on the PC. It's your basic side-scrolling, with various upgrades that you can go through and obtain, and it's worth it. It's always been innovative. They've done a really good job with the series. They continue to push the envelope on the graphics and on some of the difficulty as well.
Number 5.
Life Force was released on the Nintendo 1986 by Konami. Now, I've already talked about this in my NES review and my NES Top 10. So I'll just leave you a little bit more footage of this wonderful game, and it is, it's just wonderful. It's a great game. There, again, lots of nostalgia.
Number 4.
Aero Blasters was released on the TurboGrafx 16 in 1990 by Kaneko. Now, I've already done a review of this game as well with my TurboGrafx 16 series review or system review, but again, it is one of my favorites. Like I said previously, I was able to win movie theater tickets by playing this game, and just doing that, and that memory attached with it and stuff just kind of elevates the game for me personally. Now, I believe the TurboGrafx 16 version of the game has the best music, even compared to the arcade. So, I believe the game is also available on the Genesis, but a lot of people, like myself, believe that the TurboGrafx 16 actually has the superior version of the game.
Number 3.
Phalanx was released on the Super Nintendo in 1991 by Kemco. It was also released later on the Game Boy Advance. Now, this game did not get a lot of love when it first came out because the cover was of this old guy playing a banjo and the ship that you're flying zooming past in the background. It's just a poor decision, basically, on how to advertise the game. I understand where they were kind of trying to be a little bit comedic about it, but I think they might have stepped a little too far in that direction and confused people about what the game was actually about. This is one of my favorite Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance shmups. You get upgrades from killing enemies. You can burn your upgrades for super attacks. You can speed up. You can slow down. It's really just a tight, well put together package.
Number 2.
Jetson Guns on the PC was released November 17, 2004 by Breaking Grass. I supported this game a long time ago. I actually found my old original CD copy of the game, and I've purchased it multiple times. I've actually purchased it again on Steam. It's very tongue-in-cheek, more of an industrial style game where you fly through space and blow things up. The game has a beautiful soundtrack that is served up by a metal band that specializes in a video game feel. It's just a wonderful game. The upgrade system, where you purchase upgrades with money that you earn by playing the game, is outstanding, and you can create some amazingly jaw-dropping configurations with this game.
Number 1.
It should be absolutely no surprise that my favorite number 1 shmup is Radiant Silvergun. It was released on the Saturn and the Xbox 360. Originally, it was released 1998 by Treasure. Some people believe that Treasure is pretty much the pinnacle of shmups. Their brand is just hugely recognized. Now, Radiant Silvergun was one of the first games where the guns that you used gained experience as you killed things. And that was very innovative. Now, there are only technically 3 guns within the game. Now, using combinations of those guns allow you to have different guns, and then the experience is split between those. And yes, technically the blade to collect the pink bullets is all 3 guns pressed together. But this is just a wonderful game. It's a great storyline. I'm extremely happy that it was released on the Xbox 360 for digital download, and that digital download was made available for the Xbox One as well. This game is worth playing. You know, it's unbelievable how good of a job they did with this game. Now, I do know that an original copy of this game is exceedingly expensive, which is why I would highly suggest purchasing it digitally, either on the Xbox 360 or on the Xbox One. And it's joy. I absolutely love this game, and I've spent quite a bit of time playing it with friends. Well, that's it for this episode of Mondane Designs. I'm your host, Mondane, and I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. If you like what you see, you can support me and my channel on Patreon by clicking the link below. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.